it really opens up a lot of different opportunities that you don't know are available. And each cycle that you go through, you understand more of what this system really is. Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, he even said today that crypto is going mainstream. The rules for banks will be loosened for crypto. My thought of this for years now was that banks will basically just become DeFi hubs. And they don't want to say that DeFi will replace TradFi, but it will eventually. It's already replacing it, and it should, because all centralized financial activities are very wasteful. A lot of blockchains are carbon neutral or going carbon negative. And if you do just a little bit of digging on the amount of waste and carbon emissions, I mean, we feel like this is just the norm because this is how society has steered us. Anything that could be tokenized will be tokenized. And the biggest reason why is creating a global standard, is creating liquidity out of assets that have never had liquidity. You understand that everything will have a token to it, and all tokens are on blockchain rails. And all blockchain rails, the currency of blockchain is crypto. So it all comes down to the C word, crypto. So I've lived to see too many bear markets, and what really pushed me to start TCIG was I was just really sick of seeing so much misinformation out there. And each cycle you learn something new. A lot of it is timing. The timing we're in right now, we will not see something like this again. So I think that's what's really pushed TCIG over the edge, is learning we did have quite a differentiator in the space. We were trying to work with everybody because we know that our method is kind of like the end of the road. Self-custody is the end game, really, in crypto. Energy transformation comes into play with Bitcoin mining. You realize that solar is going to be very important to the future of all energy. And if you own a house, the first thing I would do is put solar panels on your house, because not only is it good for the planet, you can do so many things with it. You can not only power your vehicle, your electric vehicle, you can mine crypto with it, you can hold it in a bank, in an energy bank. Crypto is basically just the transformation of energy. If you are not living under a rock, you kind of understand that Google is kind of like the owner of all of our information, all of our data. And if they're partnering with Google, I don't think they're going anywhere. The greatest demand generator is that the number goes up. So until you see the number really go up, then you may want to believe what all these crazy crypto people are talking about. Those who have the patience will be rewarded. Gold sits at 22 trillion. So with Bitcoin at 2 trillion, we're only a 10x away from overtaking gold. Can't wait till that happens quickly, much quicker than people think. I'd say within the year. The largest asset class in the world is real estate. I've seen a lot of figures at 400 trillion, but today I posted one that said over 600 trillion. So that would be a 200x for Bitcoin to overtake real estate. And I think that figure would be like 19 million, 20 million. That Bitcoin would be the price to overtake the market caps. TCIG started in real estate and have been quite steadfast on the pivot from real estate to crypto. You know, there's been a lot of influence of people wanting me to continue with real estate, and a lot of time has been put into trying to get people to understand why I pivoted so hard from real estate, because it's just a bunch of wood and nails that rot. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, Bitcoin did 500x plus in both of the first two halving bull runs. But if you go back and you study the 2010 era, it's going to be like that, but a little bit different. Everyone forgets what's really going on out there. I'll just say those two again. 118 million% and a cumulative return of 807,000x. That's straight from BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world. One thing for sure is that there's only one generational halving, and it is the movement to mainstream adoption. Once we get to euphoria and mainstream adoption, we will not see something like this again.